Hey there guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Try. Look, I'm dancing and being silly. Alright, enough of that. Let's go and do some stuff. Yeah, we had to go out and do something. I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks almost, so, no, not 2 weeks. Maybe like a week and a half at most. Oh yeah, we're supposed to go and hunt something underwater in Area 11. That is, if you look at the map on the right, the big watery area right in the middle of the upper part of the map. Also, I'm using the dual swords for this episode because it's, once again, a weapon style that I'm completely new to, and I'm kind of curious to see how they work. And I'm kind of a fan of the faster weapons, so I figured I'd give these a try. Although I'm kind of confused as to why I'm knocking all these Kelby out with them, because they're slashing weapons. You're not supposed to be able to knock animals out with them. Thought you could only knock them out with the hammer and the hunting horn and the sword and shield bash attack. But apparently the dual swords do the trick as well. And I'm pretty sure that in the previous episode the bow was knocking them out as well. Strange. Maybe you can just knock out Kelby with every weapon. Anyway, the dual swords. They are fast. The power isn't that great, but if you have like an elemental set of dual swords, they can still rack up the damage pretty fast. I wouldn't say they're the best weapon in the game, but they get the job done. Then again, pretty much every weapon gets the job done. So you got your nice fluent combos and twirlies and stuff, and it's all very nice. And, yeah, that's basically all there is to them. There are some other mechanics, like you press R so you go into some sort of super mode or something, but I don't think I'm going to be needing that now, because I'm not going to be fighting any big monsters. Okay, Aptonoth might be big, but he's hardly monstrous. It's like killing a cow or an elephant. Although good luck trying to kill an elephant with nothing but a pair of knives. Yeah, you go do that and I'll see how that works out for you. Anyway, let's go and barbecue some stuff. See if I can actually manage to get a well done steak this time, because you guys told me that rare is apparently bad. Damn it. Still have to work on that a little. I was pretty good at it in Try like a few years ago, but I guess it didn't stick. Damn it. You're supposed to listen to the music really well and time it right or something, but I guess I'm just really messing it up. Although rare would mean that I'm probably taking them off the fire too soon. But the music's already stopped by the time I take them off. So, oh look, an Aptonoth is coming up. I thought he was gonna smack my ass for a moment there, but he's deciding to walk away and be smart. Also, this one's completely burned for some reason. And yet it still restores your stamina. So yeah, you can eat burned food just fine. No, that's the base camp. I don't need to go to the base camp. Well, I could take the shortcut, but by the time I'm there, I'll probably get through Area 5 just as fast. And I might be able to kill some Jaggies on the way there, earn some resources, gather some loot to potentially make armor out of. Jaggy armor, was that a good one? What skills did that have? I don't ever use Jaggy armor in Monster Hunter Try, and I'm pretty sure they changed the armor skills a little with there being so many new sets of armor with all the new monsters and stuff. But I think the Jaggy armor had an attack boost of some sort, so that's probably a pretty good armor to get. I mean, hell, attack boost means that I'm going to be dropping these monsters faster, which means, well, less time spent in quests, which is always a good thing. And it's probably better than the crappy beginner armor I'm wearing right now. Alright, do we have anything in here? No, we do not have anything in here. Not even some of those thieving cats. Usually they're here. Them or a couple of Ludroths. Did we fight Ludroth already? I think we did. Or is that gonna come up later? I don't know. Anyway, handy dandy tip, if you go over here and gather, then you will get frogs. Yes, if you're French, then here you will find your favorite delicacy. Frog legs. I've never eaten frog legs. I have seen people eat frog legs and it looked freaking disgusting. I mean, a frog is not really one of the animals that instantly come to mind when you think of animals you can eat. Most people think of cows and pigs and chicken and fish. French people think of frogs. And that is just nasty. Then again, I've had ostrich once. Tasted just like chicken, actually. Then again, they say everything tastes like chicken. They say human tastes like chicken. I don't see how that's possible. I mean, humans aren't even remotely related to chickens. But I guess if you follow that logic, then Tyrannosaurus Rex meat should taste like chicken. Anyway, here we have an Epioth. It's kind of a Loch Ness monster-ish creature. And it's basically the Aptonoth of the water. That one Epioth tail slapped me or something, and it did nothing to me. So once again, they are just harmless beings you can kill for fun. And materials, not that they give any good stuff. They give you raw meat, I think. They can give you monster bones, which are pretty handy in the beginning. And they give you monster guts, which are never really useful. I mean, come on, what could you possibly fashion out of a creature's guts? Well, I do believe they used to use animal guts to make bowstrings and stuff. So I guess they could come into play when making a bow, but that's not what I plan to do, so I probably don't need them. And of course, there's also some stuff underwater that you can find. There's mining rocks underwater as well, and other places you can search for treasure, or rocks, and that stuff. Oh yeah, now he tells me about the oxygen gauge. Yeah, the hunter guy can hold his breath for a really long time. I think that it takes about a minute or so to run out of air. So when you're fighting a big monster underwater, yes, that does happen. You might need to come up for air now and then. Then again, there's also these air bubbles underwater. They're fairly common, and if you swim through them, they completely refill your oxygen bar, so you don't even need to go up to the surface to get some air. And there's also items that can refill your oxygen gauge if you use them underwater. And most quests that have you go underwater will provide a couple of those for you in the supply box. So that's nice, you don't even have to bring your own. And kill some Epioths, just because I feel like it. And I'm kind of dilly-dallying around what I'm actually supposed to do here. We were supposed to go to Area 11 and kill some fish. I guess I was kind of busy farming guts from Loch Ness monsters to kind of remember about that. So kind of a shame that you can't grill meat underwater. That'd be a real slap in the face of physics. Be freaking hilarious. Oh, here's what I was talking about, these bone piles. You could find a red coral stone. And another red coral stone. And another one. Can I find anything else? No, that's the last thing that was in there. Oh well, let's just go to Area 11 already and get this over with. So Area 11 is basically an underwater cave, and those are some huge-ass fish. Damn. That's a molid. Alright, I will go and kill this molid then. Now, when fishing, you can just kill them with your regular weapon, but then you can't carve them. You need to kill them with a fishing harpoon, which he gave to me in the last episode. So go swim up to them, stab them with the harpoon a couple times, then they die, and then you can carve up their remains. Come on. Come on. Just stand still. Uh-huh. Did I kill him with a single blow? Yep. Well, that was easy. And then he's like, oh, I'm sad now. Get a big fin. Yeah, no shit. Thing has like a crap ton of big fins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fins in total. Okay, the little side fins aren't that big, but still, they're bigger than my head, so I'm gonna count them as big. And what do we have over here? A hole in the cave, which leads to Area 12, the most elusive area in the entire island. And it's also pretty good for mining, because there's a rock here, and I'm pretty sure it's the only one in the entire island that can give you macalite ores, and macalite ores are really good. See, there we have one, macalite ore. You can fancy some pretty cool stuff out of that. It's pretty valuable if you want to sell it. You can use it to make gold, the mega pickaxes, I think. And it's just all around useful. Also, this rock will generally give you a lot of iron ores. And here we have some flies. I don't think I've gone into detail about them yet. The Bnahabras, they're called. I think that's how you pronounce it, at least. Anyway, I just did the super mode. By pressing R, you can do that, and you can... it drains your stamina, so that's pretty much how long it lasts. And you can move faster, your attacks are stronger, and I think that's all there is to it. Then again, I'm not a dual swords expert, so I'm probably wrong. I know we have here some bones. And another bone. I guess I can use those to make some weapons. I mean, pretty much every weapon has an iron variant and a bone variant. So, of course, you're gonna need some bones as well. I do think that they kind of simplified the weapon trees from Try when compared to this one. I believe pretty much everything can be made from the starting weapons. And it just kind of branches out over and over again, and some monsters lead into others, and you pretty much never ever need to have more than like one weapon of each element. So basically you're gonna end up with maybe 6, 7 good weapons. Also, I just used the return to village option, which is really nice if you don't want to walk all the way back after gathering some stuff in there. What is he talking about now? Oh yeah, he gives me an armor sphere so we can upgrade armor. Of course, I'm not going to bother with this armor because this armor blows. What do we have? Alloy, bone, hunter's helm. There's like multiple of the same sort of thing, it appears, but the helms are for blade masters and the caps and stuff are for gunners. So people who... Oh, that looks like a crazy ass mustache. Just look at it. It's like, oh, I got a crazy mustache. And I believe that mask lets you breathe underwater more easily or something. Weapon. Can I upgrade some weapons? Not really. Well, I can upgrade the greatsword, but I'm not going to bother with that because it's the freaking greatsword. I'm not going to use that. Greatsword sucks in my opinion. For the canine katana, I need some more monster bones. I kind of want that one because that's going to lead into a whole bunch of long swords that I want to get. Yes. Oh, I'm going to talk to him. Yeah, moled hunting was really nice. Here, I have the hunt report. And what do we get? Shroom germ, raw meat, pittance fang, curved fang, fish finder, funky pheromones, and a gold needle. Where'd I get the gold needle from? Anyway, ooh, in 2 days there's going to be herbivore breeding. No, you don't get to watch aptonoths have sex. You just have a chance of running into bigger ones. And if you kill the bigger one, you get, instead of getting regular dung, you get supersized dung. So you get an extra large pile of shit from it. That is just swell. And it gives me more money. And what do you want? We finally heard from the Hunters Guild. Skyrocket something. Yes, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, we're finally gonna be able to do quests. Yay! So there's like a whole bunch of quest levels, and the first one we get is to deliver 3 unique mushrooms. I am so psyched. Oh, she has some new stuff to say. Pretty much whenever the dialogue window is red, it's new dialogue. Whenever it's this yellowish brown, it's not important. Anyway, here you can buy some stuff. Like bombs, and traps, and ammo for bowguns and bows. And stuff like that. Book of combos, which you don't really need. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, what do we have here? Monster list info. I think I'm gonna buy that. Pretty sure you didn't have to buy that in Try. In Try, you just had to point and click on the monster with the Wiimote. And then you got its data. But apparently, because you don't have the Wiimote in this game anymore, you have to buy a book. But at least this will give us a look at some of the creatures that we'll be hunting many times for the remainder of this LP. So, some herbivores and some fish. Alright, let's check it out. Monster list, we have the Aptonoth, fish, and all sorts of things. Alright, let's go. We have the Kelby, the Popo, stupid name, the Benahabra, Alteroth, feline, or that's the cat, fish, Jaggy, Jagia, Baggy, which is a blue Jaggy, Roggy, which is also like that, Ludroth, Uroctor, Delix, Renoplos, Gargwa, oh, that's a new monster, and a boar, and a green hippo, strange, and a deer, and a big Jaggy, that's the first of the big monsters, and a bear, a rabbit, an armadillo, crazy bird but in red, big salamander thing, fish, sand vagina, and some snake and some crocodile. So yeah, lots of great and dangerous monsters for you to go out and kill. And it's gonna be exciting. And do we have anything else that I want to buy? I do not think so. She had that text balloon above her head that said she had new dialogue, but apparently it's not important at all. So, in the next episode, there's not much else for us to do but to go on that mushroom farming quest. But first need to get rid of some crap. The bone, the jewels, the ore, the fin, and all the other stuff, the frogs. Apparently you can't eat those. So, that's nice. The game has no French influences. You can only eat meat. So if you're a vegetarian and you're playing this game, just suck it. Well, I suppose you can still eat herbs and all that stuff. They do restore your health. But you can't get, like, lettuce or something. And next episode, we are going to try out the Gunlands, which I haven't used yet. So just sit back, relax, and wait for the next episode of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.